So on August 29th, 2021, I had a very persistent cough that would not go away. At that point, I knew something was wrong because of how severe the cough was. I drove myself to the hospital. I was seen in the ER and admitted directly to the COVID floor. I spent the first night on the floor, and in the middle of the night, my heart rate went through the roof, and then my oxygen levels dropped. They took me directly to the ICU and put me on high flow oxygen. During my time in the hospital, I was pretty much isolated the entire month and a half, not able to have visitors, not able to see my family. Even after I was no longer testing positive, because I was on the high flow oxygen, I could not have any contact with anyone else. Mentally, it was just too much to handle, and at some point, I think I really started to feel like there was just no end in sight. When I was released and came home from the hospital, I was on oxygen 24 hours a day. I had lost so much weight, probably about 16 pounds, that I couldn't even stand up. Being in a hospital bed for a month and a half, my legs were weak, and I had to have my children, my adult children, take care of me. My youngest daughter, for the first week, had to bathe me. So my kids took turns spending the night with me a week at a time. I couldn't cook because of the oxygen. I couldn't be near the stove, so my daughter-in-law would prepare all of my meals at their house and bring the meals over to me and put them in the fridge, and I would just heat them up in the microwave when I needed to eat. There's what I consider to be a small layer of PTSD from being isolated and not being able to do my normal things that I would do in life, not being able to care for myself. As a 50-something-year-old, those things are important to you. And when I say that I felt there was no end in sight, that's what I mean. And still, I grapple with being able to get a full breath. I can't walk distance. So those things I still suffer from a lot of the physical symptoms as well as the mental.